This episode brought to you by GoToMeeting. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to iPad 365, the show where we look at apps to keep your iPad in play continuously throughout the day. And we've got lots of great stuff here. Of course, Twitter is iPad365. Email is iPad365show@gmail.com. iPad365show@gmail.com. Of course, you can follow me up on Facebook, on Google+, wherever you can see me. That's where I am, and that's where I will be. All right, today we're going to be taking a look, and what was really funny was I thought this was broken as I'm not seeing this right here. I'm seeing this, which is just tells me what I'm looking at. And of course, I didn't see this screen. I was going, well, what the heck's going on? It's not doing what I need it to do, so I can show off the app. Well, that's because it's using the split screen that I've got right here. Of course, I'm projecting to this monitor, and I'm showing the space station. Now, which is really cool because now, I guess I can move things around. I can use this a little bit more. I don't know if I can. Maybe I can use this for photos or something like that. No, that switches over to photos. So anyway, the name of the program is called Earthlapse, and what it is, it's showing you what the space station sees. These are videos from the space stations at certain times, anywhere from late January to May. These videos, like for instance, this is the porthole to the International Space Station. Was fully photographed by NASA, and of course, there's a lot more to show. Now, you're not seeing the interface; you're just seeing the pictures. So I can actually change the to the next scene. This is Mongolia to Sea of Ashtisk. I think that's how you pronounce that. So basically, you're seeing the space station, the cameras that they're putting out. Of course, here's another one is the Aurora Australis, the Aurora Borealis, I guess, other side. So, and of course, what you see from the space station. Now, you can see this slow. You can speed it up. You can make it really fast, or you can time lapse it simply by moving your finger across the screen. And of course, it's a 24-hour time lapse, so it will reset back to hour 0 and then do that once again. But it's pretty cool because you can have it running, maybe in the background or something like that. Maybe the kids need something to fall asleep to. You can have it running up into the on the iPad itself or on an external monitor, and they can watch the Aurora Borealis constantly as they fall asleep. Of course, there's music to it, so you can turn that on and get like this peaceful feeling, sit back and relax and enjoy what you would see if you were up on the space station. Now, there's many random scenes, and like I said, you can, if I tap on here, I can go through the different ones. Here's the Aurora Borealis from the U.S., from the International Space Station. There's another scene where they go from the West Coast to the East Coast. I think that's this one. This is Canada and Northern U.S. right here. And then, of course, I think it's this one right here. Yeah, this is the west side of the United States, and those lights are actually cities. And of course, the power that they are seen from space, that's the lights. So it's around evening time is my guess on this for this view. And of course, once again, you want to speed it up. All you have to do is move your finger across, move your finger back. There's many different settings you can do to it. As you can see, I've got weather up here, and I've got the time over here, and I can actually set them up so when I press on them, I can actually see what the weather is like right now in the next few days. So it's a nice weather app, and it's very soothing, very relaxing to actually just sit there and watch from the space station. So pretty cool stuff. This is called Spacelapse. Of course, it's in the App Store, and you can get it, and it's a paid app. So I think it's only 99 cents or something like that. So check it out, over in the App Store. Of course, you want to meet with people. You don't want to have to drive to them, especially family. Oh my goodness. My family lives 20 miles that way, which it's not a big deal. I mean, I'll go drive to see my family. But, if we want to meet for something, if I just want to say hi to mom or something like that, I could pick up the phone, I could call, and that's great. But I can get on a GoToMeeting session and make things a whole lot easier because we can see face to face. We can use the webcams to talk to each other. I can share my screen, so if my mom's having a problem on the computer, which happens a lot, I can actually show her what she needs to do. I can even take control of her, or she gives me control of her screen, and I can actually move her mouse for her, which is pretty cool. I can use my Mac, I can use my PC, I can join a meeting from my iPad. So if I've got like a fantasy baseball league, or maybe some friends that just want to meet up, maybe we've got to plan a reunion or something like that, I can use GoToMeeting to get everybody online to meet, so we don't have to drive to each other. We don't even have to set a really hard schedule. We just need to be available for 30 minutes and go from there. It's a great way to meet with people, and I'm going to show you how great it is by giving you a 30-day free trial. Put it into your business toolbox for 30 days and see the power of GoToMeeting. To do that, all you have to do is go over to GoToMeeting.com, click that Try It Free Now button, enter in the code PODCAST. That's the orange button that says Try It Free, and then when it's asking you for a promo code, enter in that code PODCAST, of course. That helps iPad 365, and I thank you very much for that. So meet with people smarter using your Mac, using your PC, or your iPad with HD Faces and GoToMeeting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one thing that I end up doing is buying a lot of apps. And sometimes I buy apps that just turn out to be junk. I'm going to show you one right here. It's called Swipe Pro. And I was totally not impressed with it. Basically what it does is it's supposed to be giving you a swipe keyboard. So if I type in the, I can go the like that. And it's supposed to be able to type and use the swipe technology like you might see on an Android device. I'm going to tell you right now, this app is so not ready for any type of use. To do the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog was almost impossible. In fact, the sentence goes, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. When I went to type in jumps, Jumps, it didn't even recognize the word jumps. It says, do you mean jigs, jogs, jugs? Many different words I've tried. Anything over four character words, this is almost impossible to use. The reason why I'm going to tell you this is because I go through many different apps that are good, and then some apps that are just completely trash. And I want you to let me know which applications you have found not to be that great. You can Twitter me at iPad365. You can email me at iPad365show@gmail.com. Or you can just send a video yourself saying, I played this application, I used this game, whatever, and this is what I found, and this is how it worked, and I was impressed with it, I wasn't impressed with it. Let me know what you don't like, but of course you can also send me a video. Let me know what you like. I'm looking for those apps that you downloaded, that you paid your 99 cents for, and you found to be complete trash, and you got rid of. Let me know. Send them over my way so we can talk about them in a future episode. All right, that's this episode of iPad 365. My name is Jeffrey Powers. Once again, the Twitter handle, iPad365. The email, iPad365show@gmail.com. We'll be back once again where it will be another episode of iPad 365. I will be Jeffrey Powers, and you will be watching. Thank you very much for watching this episode. We will see you next time for another episode of iPad 365. You guys, geek out. You should follow Graphite on Twitter at GraphiteINC.